Hello everyone, welcome to Sure Learning. Every person is different from each other in this world. Some people possess some inborn skills and some develop it by putting efforts. Some individuals are good at doing specific tasks. Some find it tough to do that same task. You might come across some people who are witty. You might also encounter people who may not be witty but they are practical. So, you can't deny the fact that people you meet every day in your life are very different from each other. The same can be said about your class. As a teacher, you encounter lots of students every day, but you might not get the chance to understand their personalities because of your busy schedule. So, here is a video presenting different personalities that your students exhibit so that it is easy for you to identify the same. The quiet ones. The first type of students that we will discuss are the quiet ones. These students being quiet doesn't simply mean that they are dumb or scared. Instead, they keep quiet because it's their nature and they might have some hesitation in speaking up. However, they possess excellent analytical and understanding skills. This type of students they has vast knowledge about the subjects they like and they can be the class toppers. The social birds. You might have heard a quote that goes like a human is a social bird. So this type of students is a good example of this. So they get along with their peers easily and they don't feel shy about giving you some suggestions on many things. They actively participate in extracurricular activities and they are popular in the school or college campus. But it doesn't mean that they come to the institute to have fun or to do some social service. Instead, they are good at studies as well and compete well with their classmates. The smart students. You must have noticed that some students are very quick in answering all your questions. Their hands are the first to go up when you ask a question. So these students can be categorized as smart. So these are hard-working students who have the zeal to get top grades. They are pretty disciplined and give much importance to their studies. And such students might be quiet or can belong to the chirpy category. So they are the type of students whom you can choose as a class representative. The annoying ones. So they are the ones who add spice to your class. You might find them playing football in the class, fighting with friends, or they might annoy you by not completing the assigned task. So all these habits of the students might take a toll on your peace of mind and you might end up scolding them. But if they don't come to school or college for some reason for 1 or 2 days, then you might just miss their annoying habits. For most of them, annoying you is just a way of getting their names called out or the class attention being diverted to them. Attention seeking or discussion dominating students. So students who possess this type of behavior want to be heard. They want constant attention from others. In every discussion, they will show active participation and they try to dominate in every type of discussion. The overactive participation of these students may create an environment that demotivates other students in the class. So if a teacher is asking a question for the whole class and watching such students raising hands, then the teacher should give a chance to the other students first. So this will create a balanced situation in class. All students can have equal participation in class discussions. However, chances are high that such students may get offended when they don't get much chance. So to tackle such a situation, have an after-class meeting with those students and try to convince him or her that you need to listen to others as well for increasing the scope of every student in the class learning. Inattentive students. There are students who are busy in their own world. So there are thoughts and ideas that constantly revolve in their mind. Sometimes they disturb the class by talking with fellow mates during the lectures in trying to express their ideas. So, you might be clueless while tackling such students. Sometimes students are inattentive due to the difficulty in understanding the lecture. If your teaching is too difficult or simple, students might feel bored and try to deviate their attention from you. If this is not the case, then the teacher has to implement some strategies such as increasing the interaction in the class. So when you interact with the students, they will respond to you and show some more engagement in the class. Teachers can ask this whole class to make notes of whatever he or she is teaching. So this will keep the inattentive students busy in listening to your lecture. Unprepared students. There are some students who develop a tendency of skipping lectures, work or exams. They always remain unprepared for their class. They try to escape from the assignments they get and prefer to take online assignment help. They always come to class with incomplete preparation. Even during the exams, they are unprepared. So, if you find such students, then follow a few measures. Keep your explanation simple. In the first meeting itself, tell them your expectations in simple words. You can also conduct activities in the class to help such students to develop skills through quizzes and puzzles. If a student is in a habit of lacking preparation, provide some positive reinforcement to motivate him to be well prepared for each class. The last but not least personality is the uncivil and disrespectful students. A classroom environment, it may become unsuitable if even a single student shows disrespect to time, teacher or teachings. You will surely encounter students who display rude and aggressive behavior towards fellow students or teachers. So for tackling such students, the institution has to take a stand. They have to make every student understand the rules of classroom behavior. To learn more about handling challenging behavior, subscribe and browse through our channel. Hope you found it interesting to understand and improvise teaching methods to suit the needs of each student in your class. If you want to know more, subscribe to our channel. Happy teaching!